Andrew McCain in his '06 Cummins put down 1287 and 2170 on the dyno yesterday. He also did really good in the fuel mileage consumption, where he only used 0.99 gallons of fuel. Now, that did put him towards the back of the pack on fuel consumption with the errors added up, but he's still in a very competitive place going into today's 8th mile trailer tow race. Now, he drew the ace, so he has to go first here at the track, but there's nobody heads up against him. So it's just him in the truck and the trailer trying to get the best pass they possibly can. I know Andrew's got some drag race experience. I also know that this truck is a pretty fresh build, so he's had some thrashing on it here very recently. Now, he feels confident about the setup. He feels confident with the pit crew. I know he's excited to get out there and put down the absolute best time he can, trying to push himself ahead in the Diesel Power Challenge 2019. All right, Andrew McCain looks like a 12:02 at 67 miles an hour through the 8th mile pass there. Now, with that trailer on, it's hard to launch. None of these guys can practice going out and drag racing with a trailer on. Well, maybe they could, but I know nobody has. So a 12:02 at 67, that's our first pass of the day. We'll see how it stacks up against the rest of this competition. Steven Lucero in his '06 Ram put down 1,149 horsepower with 2,099 foot-pounds of torque. On a stock bottom end, guys, that's massively impressive. He also only sipped 0.5 gallons of fuel for the MPG testing. And now here we are, day 4 trailer tow racing. He ran second, put up an 1174 at 68 miles an hour. Pretty impressive time for this truck. All right, and Billy Hartzell's LML comes up next. Here it is, 659 horsepower, 1,178 foot-pounds of torque. Used 0.28 gallons of fuel in the MPG testing. Tough day on the dyno yesterday, good day the first day. Here it is, 14.0 at 61 miles an hour. That's going to leave him in 3rd place right now. I don't think he's going to be in 3rd place by the end of the day. Seth Kuhn showed up to the competition with his 97 12 valve. He's the 4th contestant to do the trailer tow racing. Looks like he's going to click off an 1190 at 64 miles an hour. Not the highest MPH, but a pretty solid time. Don't know how well it's going to hold out against some of those higher horsepower trucks. Now, Seth did struggle on the dyno yesterday, was only able to come up with 680 horsepower and 1,400 foot-pounds of torque. He had told me personally he was expecting the truck to be closer to that 900 to 1,000. I guess really on the drag race and in the sled pull, we're going to see if he's able to go back and find that extra horsepower he was looking for. Richard Coker is our 5th competitor at the trailer tow racing. 1071 at 72 miles an hour. Now, that's while he's fighting traction. The guy literally had to get almost all the way out of the throttle and then get back on it, broke him loose again, looked like he was starting to drift towards the wall, and brings it back to the center line. 1071 with a 12,000-pound trailer on the truck. Guys, that's no joke. Hey, real quick, we're going to take a quick commercial break, wrap up this episode, and we're going to come back to you with the second half of Trailer Tow Racing Day 4 Diesel Power Challenge 2019. Hey guys, thanks for taking a break from the show to listen to a quick word from our sponsor. Worley Custom Fab helps us out with all of our fabrication products, all of our single turbo, twin turbo kits, anything that we need along those lines, we take it to Jason because we know that the Worley brothers are working on it and we know that it's going to come out right, it's going to fit, and it's going to perform the way we expect it to. So check out WCFab.com.